It's been a long road, getting from there to here. It's been a long time, and my time is finally here. I can see my dreams come alive at last. I can touch the sky, and I'm not gonna hold me down no more. No, I'm not gonna change my mind, 'cause I got faith in the heart. What? Sorry, everybody. That was extremely unnecessary. But seriously, this is like the end right here. This is gonna start the end of this video, and it's been so long. I can't remember when I started recording these videos. But it's been like 6 months. I mean, I've had a lot of gaps in there where I haven't recorded anything for a while. But I mean, this has gone on, and then posting them. Oh my word! I've decided I'm just gonna go ahead and post them every Sunday from now on until they're done. Just because I would like to at least get through this. I don't know how long that's gonna take. It's gonna take half the year to do that. But it's fine. I kind of planned on that. I planned on this project being a yearly, just about a yearly project, so. Buying potions, because I got gold coming out my ears. What else you got in here? Tents? I'll buy 99 tents. I'll buy 99 pures, just because I can. I mean, I'm not going to do that, because that would be a serious waste of time, but I'm just saying I could. I could do that because I'm so rich from killing monsters. I always liked how monsters give you gold somehow. Like, I understand killing a monster giving you experience because, you know, it takes something, you know, to kill the monster. I don't understand how a monster gives gold. Like, do they just evaporate and you just have it? I'm just using a tent just to save. Or how does that work? I'm not really sure. But, you know what? It'll be fine. Yay! Back in here. Here we are, y'all. Temple of Fiends. I'm hoping we can run into a minimum of green dragons. But now that I know that we can't run from them, I'll just try to hit them as hard as I can. Ooh. Ay. Yeah, sometimes. Actually, I forget we have the. And they're not doing that much damage. I forget that we had Thor's hammer. And this is like all. Mostly. Well, the frost, I guess. But I can heal staff this damage away if I'm careful. But I would like to get these guys down a little bit. Thin out the herd of some of them fur wolves. If we can manage to do that, would be great. Let's see. Yeah, let's Thor again, because those giants are going to stay there no matter what. So we're going to do some heal staffing here. And get rid of those. Thank you. Alright, let's... not Bane. Though if that helped, I don't know if that... That's the thing about the... just in the Final Fantasy series in general, a lot of those instant death things just never seem to work. Like, the only time I ever saw them really work was in Final Fantasy VI, when as long as you cast Banish on something, whatever the instant death thing will hit. Like, that's the only time I've ever seen that works like that. Yeah, we're gonna do some heal helmeting, which I said does the same thing as heal staffing. And also, I don't know if I've told you this as well, but the items work better in any of the versions of Final Fantasy where the stats are fixed, because how it's supposed to work is if your intelligence goes up, you get better with that magical item. So if I was like a black mage and I was waving around, you know, Thor's hammer, it would do better as my intelligence got higher. But in this game, of course, it's bugged and it doesn't do that. So everything is just the base damage of what it ever was, which is unfortunate. So it doesn't matter how high your level is, your spells will never do any more damage than that base range of what it is, which is awful. But it's fixed in a lot of the different versions. I think if I was... Dawn of Souls is probably... If you're gonna play it, I would say do Dawn of Souls, or there's a PSP version out with really super pretty graphics. And if you were going to play Final Fantasy, I would recommend either Dawn of Souls or I would recommend the PSP version. There's other versions out there. I'm sure there's a mobile version, but I am... Now that I've switched over to smartphones with touchscreens, gaming on my phone is just not something I do anymore because... Dang, 5,000, that was awesome. Because mobile gaming, for me, I can't... touchscreens are terrible controls. There's just no reason to even bother with touchscreen controls because they just don't... They don't work. It's hard to control anything. So there's not, like I said, just not a reason to do it. Ah, crap. All right, let's maybe you need to start taking these guys down. Holy cow! Oh, I can't survive 8 hits, dude. Come on. Oh. Dang. Is it going to be gas dragons again? I think it is. It's going to be... yeah, I think we're going to be dead here. Yep. Figures. Knew that was going to happen. I might have to go get some more levels, because if I can't beat that party of 4 gas dragons, we're just going to be... Which sucks. Ugh, sucks. That's really the biggest point in this run is the gas dragons. Everything else is kind of not nearly as many instant death things. There's, not really a lot of stun locking. Am I supposed to... Maybe I'm supposed to... This is where I go and beat the eye. Or not the eye, the phantom. I think maybe that's where I do that. And that's where I'm supposed to go. Holy cow! Jeez. The bad men took a little bit of more steam out of me than I wanted. I may have to level up if it's just going to be me in here. Which sucks. That would mean a whole other video of grinding. That's if I would spend an entire video grinding. Ugh. Now, do you think it might be worth it to... You know what? Let's try and just attack him, and maybe we won't get critted this time. And maybe he can critical hit and... Dude, you gotta take these guys out! You gotta one-shot these things, man. Ugh. Yeah, I don't think... Unless I get some spectacular luck, I don't think I'm gonna make it. Come on, dude! Come on! You cannot let them hit you like this! Well, I think I can't really... Until I can reliably one-shot one of these dang things, and he's not gonna run, and I'm dead. Every time on that floor, I run into gas dragons. It seems like every dungeon, there's been something. There's been one fight that I can't avoid. It pops up every single time. It doesn't matter whether I die. The encounter list stays the same. Oh, jeez, you're kidding me, right? Golly. I think we're gonna... should I heal stat? No, you know what? We're probably gonna die anyway, so there's not really any reason to... I'll just... we're probably gonna die at the gas dragons again anyway. I would love to get like an initiative against some gas dragons. That would be great. $8,000. That's awesome. Really, this is a great place to level up. If you had exit or warp, but we don't have either, so once we step into the Temple of Fiends, we're pretty much done. And like I said, I don't think I'm gonna bother getting the Mass Mutant. I don't know if that's gonna be worth it. I'm pretty powerful as it is. And I can't get out and do anything with it anyway, so might just leave it. Alright, now get away from the bad men before they eat your life away. You jerk. Thank you. I would love to get through here without meeting any gas dragons today. But they are very common, those... Yeah, and there's this thing, which is kind of... It's basically an eye, but it's not much to speak of, right? This thing is just sort of... Dominated. One. Yeah, they don't want you popping that square. And here we finally get to use the loot. Yay! And let's see. Let's heal. And let's see. Well, I got 4 charges? I thought that was... I can't remember to go... Oh, zombie dragons. Remember when they gave me so much trouble in that one video? That was awful. When I couldn't... when they somehow magically learned how to stun me? That was awful. I was very sad. That was terrible. But, you know what? We got through it. See, that's the thing. And I have a sort of a theory about the encounter list in this game. Okay, this way. I think that I almost feel like that the encounter list will favor certain encounters if you're not at a certain level. Like, I know that it's supposed to be hard-coded into the game, but it seems like if you're at a low level, they will throw a certain... Like, things will be more common than if you're at a higher level, because you can leave, gain some levels, and then come back, and then, you know, everything's peachy. So it's... I don't know. I'm not as much of a Final Fantasy expert in terms of the like actual coding and mechanics of how everything works. Everything I know is really I picked up from other people. And we are going to defense here because this is a good defensible fight. Which is unfortunate because it just takes more time, but oh well. We're going to do it anyway. We will have to fight the 4 fiends over again, and they are a little bit harder, and Bane won't work on Tiamat. Excuse me, so that sucks, but we'll be fine. I'm sure we'll be fine. If we can get past the gas dragon floor, I think we'll be okay. I think, I don't know. Because it doesn't seem like I'm ever okay. I'll say I'm okay, and then I'm not okay. So... And I would like to get more... I think 27 is the... Did I say that? 26 or 27 is like the level that Nintendo Power recommends you try to beat Chaos at. 27, yeah, level 27 or above, and that's for a full party. And I think that is way generous. Like, I've beaten it. I mean, if you had a party of fighters and a white wizard, you could probably do it at level 20 or 19 or even like 18. You could do it pretty low because we'll get up to, yeah, we'll do that and then we'll not waste too much more time doing this. Because it would, yeah. Alright, is the thing down here? No. Well, crud. Ugh. A Chimera? It's a Chimera. And we can run from it anyway, so who cares, right? Because I can't remember where the staircase is in this. There's the staircase. Gold darn it. Ugh. Oh, not down there. Okay. And of course we're at ground level again. And that's the weird thing about this one is like the actual staircases and stuff are kind of all over the place in terms of like how this level is laid out. And I'm not a fan, but you know, they didn't ask me. They never do. Because you have to kind of go up and down and then up and down and up and down to get to Frosty's nuts. Oh! Hey, remember when there was a presidential candidate and his name was D's Nuts? That was so awesome. I'd have totally voted for him too. What happened was some kid got on, like a 16-year-old kid got on there, and you can't run from Earth. So, welcome to Earth. You can't run from the Earth, so. Anyway, that was a dumb sentence that I just said. Anyway, and he like went through the process and got D's nuts on some of the ballots in some states. It was awesome. Let's run away from these dudes. Now, Lich is able to cast Nuke, and Nuke is is the most powerful spell in the game. And you can see we're running into Earth Cave dudes. And like I said, the next floor will be fire and then water and then, you know. So Lich, we gotta fight Lich again, and he starts off with Nuke. That's how he starts his thing, which, holy crap. 300 damage on that Nuke. But, luckily, he doesn't gain any strength any other way. So, hey, alright, level 29, that's awesome. He doesn't gain any strength anywhere else. He just, golly, yeah, let's, I'm gonna run out of all my heals. Of course, I could do some more heal staffing, but that takes time, and you're watching, and I, you know, try to respect your time just a little bit. Besides, if we do this, we're done. We're not gonna have to buy anymore, so. And this is just a redux of the fire levels. Nothing really that dangerous here. I mean, we were just in the volcano, so obviously there's, you know, not too much going on there. I don't know if I'm gonna bother. Can I run from fire? I don't think I can. But fire's like the earth. They're just like an elemental that's, you know. And then the water and then the air and the other ones. But we'll kill them. What was I saying? I cannot remember. Can't remember what I was saying. Man, we might be level like 30 by the time we get to... let's do a little bit of... I don't think they have a... Yeah, they don't have a spell or anything. They just do damage, which is fine with me. And this is going to be a long video. This is going to be a long one, y'all. I'm going to try to just make it. Like, we're already on the fire floor. Hopefully we can get to the rest of it. I don't know. I'm not sure how well we'll do on the air floor because there is some trouble on the air floor. And Kraken could kill us because he's kind of a jerk. So we'll just have to see. But this is gonna be a long video. It's going to be a long video. And hopefully there won't be 15 of them. Because that would suck. But, I don't know, if you watched all those videos of the air cave, or the ice cave, not the air cave, the ice cave, then, you know, I don't know. I like that I have 5 hits now, that's awesome. And 6,000 experience in that fight. And that's the cool thing, is when you're in a solo run, you get all the experience. Normally you have to divvy it up between the other party members, but when you're solo, you ain't got to do that. And here's Carrie again. Carrie does have some other tricks up her sleeve, but I don't think it's going to be nearly enough. Let's see, Fire 3? Like, pff, please. Rub? Pff, please. You ain't got nothing on me. Oh, never mind. She does have a little something on me. We are going to be rusing up. We're going to use the defense sword for the Kraken fight, though, for obvious reasons. And let's get the heals. And the floor with Tiamat's actually pretty short, and especially if I don't bother getting the Mass Mutant, which I'm not going to do. I've fully decided I'm not going to do that because it just wastes more time on that particular floor, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to waste any time on any of these floors that I don't have to. Oop, go up, then down. Good boy. And this one's kind of windy. The layouts on these particular floors aren't that bad. They're fairly straightforward, which is nice. But you do have to... oh, gosh. Dang! Well, at least we could get out of there. Hate them critical hits, boy. I think critical hits also ignore your absorb. So not only will they ignore any kind of anything, they ignore your absorb, and so they hit, like, hit. And I can't remember if I died to the waters at any point in time. Or was it air? I can't remember. They're not as big a deal now, obviously, because I'm at such a high level and I have so much life, and I can one-shot them, which is nice. Always good to be able to one-shot things. And we want to fill up before we go down that hallway, because Kraken is lurking in that hallway there. And then again, we're going to just defense twice, and hopefully not die by an insane critical, because that can definitely happen. I don't want to play the loot. I want to use heals, because that can definitely happen. That has happened. It can happen. I'll be surprised a little bit if it doesn't happen. So, do the darkness is fine. In fact, I would prefer you use dark. That would be fine with me. And now let's just fight him. And I think, like I said, they don't have any more hit points, so that's always nice. I don't know if Tiamat has any extra tricks on his... Yeah, you can use Let 2 all you want, son. Yeah! Good job, Peter. Good job, Peter. Alright. Now this part is actually, like, it's just a little... should be a little hop, skip, and a jump. I'm hoping we don't, because he's in that... Tiamat's in that little... Effer. Come on, get out of there, Pete. Good job. He's in this little hallway right here. Now you can go to the lower... lower right. And there's the... we're just gonna have to fight Tiamat for reals. The Mass Mutant's down in the lower right-hand corner, but like I said, we're not going to I'm not going to bother with that. I just want to get through this fight and get to the next floor. And, oh, shizer. Just want to get through this fight and get to the next floor. And hopefully... Come on, Pete. Pull it out. I mean, victory, not... Yeah. Not the other thing that you could pull out. Golly, come on, man. Ice 2, that's fine. Okay, good. And again, he's on a spiked square. So let's get away from that square before we heal. Because I don't want to, like, accidentally hit on my controller, hit the wrong way, and then have to fight him again. That would make me cry. I would cry. Cry bitter tears. Sometimes I think certain areas in the dungeon, too, you get different depending on the certain area you're in. I don't know. Okay, that's a fine fight right there. I'm perfectly okay with evil men and nightmares. Evil men, slightly different shade than the bad men. All right, there's no encounters on this floor. This is the end. This is the end of the game right here. If we can beat Chaos, which I hope we can. I'm wondering whether I should bother rusing twice. What? Garland? Yeah. If you're watching this and you're unfamiliar with the story, there's like a time loop. When you beat him, he's sent back in time and blah, blah, blah. Should I defense? Should I waste 2 turns defensing? I think, you know what? Let's fight him. Because there's not really... Oh, geez, maybe we should have. 4 hits, though. That's good. I think he's got 2,000 hit points. So, we're going to see if we can... Yeah. Golly! Now, usually he uses... Oh, I should have defensed, man. That sucks. Man, that sucks. Oh, I should have defensed. Dang it! Oh. All right, everybody. I'll see you next time.